Hello, this is Ben from 10p Roulette, who's showing you how different roulette systems perform using Roulette Extreme Roulette Simulator. If you like this video, give us a like and a subscribe. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments or email us at the site 10proulette.com. Okay, today we've got a system which you've probably never heard of. It's called Against All Odds. It's one that I found in the designer. Let's have a look. Open system editor. It's called Against All the Odds, and it was created by Turbo Genius. And you can see that he documented it on his website, Project Sydney. It does look like the site's been offline for a while. Luckily though, with a Wayback Machine, we can actually see the system. Okay, alright, let's get this in view. Okay, so Against All Odds, this is a simple system. I'm aware that just because something is supposed to happen, it doesn't mean it will. For example, playing the first dozen will produce a win every 1.316 spins in a perfect world. However, it may not show for 20 spins, or it may hit back to back. Since we don't know this, we have to go by the odds of it happening. I wrote this to exploit the fact, as far as I know, all various spotting locations cannot go past this odds of showing. So an even money bet might not show during its expected 1 to 2.1 spins. The dozen may not show for its 3.1 spins, etc. However, one of them being betting locations, will show during this time, and this is all is needed. The original progression is shown below in the progression column. However, after a win with no profit, you go back one location and play from there. So let's assume you're going along when betting on the square location. You have to win but are still below the profit amount. The next bet is the lane bet at the minimum 1 unit. I'd had some problems with this dragging on and on with slow wins. The bankroll is safer than the second chart, which will reduce a profit on any win. So basically he's got two progressions. Let's see, I'll just put it up here. Right, there's a moderate one, which just goes 1, 2 on even number bets, and then it goes 1, 2, 3 on dozens, and then on lanes it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. On the aggressive system, it goes 1, 2 on the dozen, and then goes 1, 2 on the even, and on the dozen it goes 2, 3, 5. The lane bets 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is a lot more aggressive. Okay, so that was quite a lot to get your head around, and so I think what's best if I just showed you an example. Right, luckily it's all been coded up quite well, so all we need to do is get this. We'll start a new session. Let's see. So it's Turbos Against All the Odds system. We'll start with 2000, a single zero, and we'll try the conservative betting mode. Okay. So let's just do a spin.
26.
So I'll spin 26. We have a look here. We bet on. So yeah, no bet on the first one. So let's spin again.
3.
See what happens. That was a loss. So it's 2 now on the next even bet.
23.
So that one. So it's back to the original progression again. And what we need to do to show how it goes when the system loses, if I just run this a few times, when we get a string of losses, you'll see the bets going down to the inner bets. So yeah, so basically it'll go 1, 2 on evens, then 1, 2, 3 on dozens, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on lanes. Okay, so I'll just do a few spins now.
2, 8, 30, 20, 25, 5, 9, 14, 17, 14, 2, 8, 35, 19, 4, 30, 13, 0, 8, 4, 6, 4, 12, 30, 30, 30, 20, 34, 20, 15, 20, 12, 11, 30, 10, 30, 39, 32, 20, 14.
Okay, so it looks like if we found one now. So if we look, we're going to be betting 3 on the dozen. If this wins, we'll go back to the evens. If it loses, we'll start going on the lanes. Let's see what happens.
18.
Yeah, so that lost the first 12. So now we're betting 1 on this lane here,
6.
and then we bet 2 on the lane,
5.
we bet 3 on the lane,
3.
4 on the lane,
14.
14. Hey, and that won. And because that won, we go back to the start of the progression. Okay, so we can look at our graph short term. We can see the bankroll has, the moment we're actually in profit after 64 spins. So not doing too badly, but what we really need to see is what happens long term with this, and do we ever hit those really bad streaks that will bankrupt us. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll start a new session. Let's start this. Don't save. And what we'll do is we'll do the same again. 2000 single zero conservative. We'll do auto spin, 10,000 spins, and we'll run this. Let's see what happens then. So that's the bankroll trend. The numbers coming up. Okay, so that's 10,000 spins done. Let's have a look at what we've got then. It looks like yeah, at some point we did go bankrupt there at minus 476, so the progression would have stopped at just before 7,000 spins. But we've continued it on, and it did recover to plus 70, so we're still quite a lot down. The shape of the graph does look like it's slow and steady wins, followed by catastrophic losses. I assume these catastrophic losses will be where it's gone through the entire progression. So let's look at the progression again. So it would have got put on 1, 2 on the evens, then 1, 2, 3 on the dozens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the lanes, and so on, all the way on the straights, 1 all the way to 38. And with if none of them would have hit at all, then it would have caused this catastrophic loss here and here. Oh, and at the very start here. So let's try and find one. We'll find the one very early on. Yeah, and here it is. It's like there, 38. He loses there. Do is I'll just look at the stats. Let's see. Yeah, the 38 there is the highest. Well, that's what we put on your progression. 38. Okay. So yeah, the system did fail in this run. And it looks like it will do pretty much all the time, because these progression systems, they do work short term. As you can see, the bankroll did go up slightly, but then these catastrophic losses. So what we can do is we'll run the simulation again, but with the more aggressive one, I suspect it will look exactly the same, but with slightly steeper rise, but also a steeper drop. Let's see if can we get to the 10,000 spins using the more aggressive one. Okay, so let's go new session. Don't save. Okay, let's go for aggressive. Okay, and let's run the 10,000 spins. And yeah, that's it. Let's have a look at the bet history and the trend. Okay. So yeah, that's going up steeper, and we'll just see what happens when this gets to 10,000 then. Okay, so this is now finished, 10,000 spins. If, let's have a look, where's the graph gone? If you look, it was actually doing pretty well. So very recently we had a catastrophic loss towards the end, and the current bankroll is actually only 93 units below. So yeah, so very recently it's got to the, so look at the progression. Yeah, it would have very recently got to fix to the 68 on the split bets, and it would have lost. So let's have a look. So let's see if we can find this. So what we're looking for is these bet units here. Yeah, so here it is. We lose a 68 here, and that loss, so then it goes back to the start. That was a spin 9,835. So yeah, so we almost got there to the end. We were quite a decent profit, but yeah, we stumbled just then. But you see, on this run of the aggressive system, didn't do too badly, but you can still see, as I suspected, a steeper up along with a steeper down. It's just that in this 10,000 run, since we got lucky and be fine. I'm sure if we ran it for another 10,000, it would actually go bankrupt at some point. That's just the nature of these roulette systems. But it just show that yeah, this system against all odds by Turbo Genius, it does work short term, and it could be like a nice little fun one to play if you just want to try something different. Just don't expect to win long term from it. Okay, so that's that one. Yeah, if there's any roulette systems you want me to test out, let me know in the comments or emails at the site at 10proulette.com. And yeah, until next time, bye bye.